Here we go again. Yes, I know you don't want to, computer, but we have to do this.
Your computer is trying to save your sanity.
What we're doing today is farming for all the skills and spells I didn't get throughout the game. Because you need to get every single one of them for the 2 remaining quests that you saw there earlier.
Oh
So
boy.
quick good luck here, let's go. Also, I completely spaced on the fact that the thief ring actually helps with drops. My bad. I think the stuttering is much worse in this video, so yay. Thankfully, this is the last one where the recording issues were happening.
Was that actually happening as you were playing, or only in the recording?
As I was playing.
Oof.
On the right side, mustn't panic. Let's go ahead and get some more music for this grinding session. Oh wait, it's already over.
Well, at least that was one that went quickly.
Yeah, I'll like randomly have the ones that go well, and then there's the ones that don't go so well, to say the least. Here's the Ricochet Rock. Here's a freeze frame of the Ricochet Rock.
Yes.
It bounces off stuff. If it moved like 5 times faster, it might have been useful.
I admittedly do like Ricochet Rock. It's the same
know,
sort of thing.
like,
I like the one that's in Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, the faster ones are a lot better, just because, you know, they actually get somewhere. But Jonathan's is so slow. I wonder if it gets better when you master it.
I seem to recall that when you master it, you actually fire 2 of them.
That'll be a little better. I'm guessing one goes up and the other goes down.
Yes.
Oh, let's continue. Now we need to get the crossbow armor's weapon. These are probably all the
And yeah, I
best
mean,
places
don't
for
quote me
farming
on that,
these
but I
various
think
enemies
that's
and
what it
making
does
weapons.
if you master it. I seem to remember that.
It makes the most sense. I would hope so. This one was being a lot more stubborn, by the way. So, it's like, you want this silver plate?
Seems
How
like
about
it.
this silver plate? I hope you like this silver plate.
Would you like to trade your photon drop for this silver plate?
Like, please just drop what I need. I only need one thing from you, sir. Just one. Just one. Come on, give it. Give it. Oh.
Or maybe this
Why they
$1?
gotta be so- I don't want that $1. Just give me. There we go.
You have done well.
So this one's fun. I wouldn't mind mastering this in one of my playthroughs sometime. Fires bolts, yes, but fires explosive bolts.
Nice.
And
That's
it's pretty
fancy.
rapid. Kinda like that.
And off we go for more adventures!
Yep. Now we have to go get something else. Oh god, I know which one this is. Time to go get a relatively useless ability from a very stubborn enemy.
Oh man. Oh. From what you equipped, I think I know what you're fighting. Uh-huh.
Hello, Final Guides! Why did the E's drop a couple of them? Just like, this actually drops one of the best weapons in the game too, but its spell is so bad. It drops the sub-weapon
man.
for, it drops the defensive form sub-weapon, so, you know, hey, give yourself marginally more defense, woo!
Oh man.
Thank goodness it's right beside a save point. Ugh.
Yeah.
This is definitely one of the least fun things to farm. I mean, for heaven's sakes. 1,000 blades! Oh, hey, I got the weapon. It's a giant sword with an
I didn't even see what
absurd
it was.
amount of attack power. It's called the Final Sword. Very original name, I know. It has like 40 more attack than the freaking Vampire Killer, so it's pretty strong.
Nice.
For comparison, the Final Sword has about 134 attack power on Jonathan right now. My Heaven Sword has about 50. Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty strong. Can I have my skill now, please? Thank you.
Yay!
Yay!
This tense that emphasizes
Well,
tedium.
lady. I hate the drop rates in this game, I really do. Just gonna freeze on that figure waggle for a minute.
That was just Jonathan saying, wait for it, wait for it.
Showtime's always a coming. Go ahead and switch that back to Meteor, because I like Meteor. And onward we go. Because now it's Charlotte's turn.
Whee!
Charlotte's a race car from Britain! Here we go.
You're back. Excellent.
These little freezes are just leaving me in suspense. Let me get the Stellar
Yes.
Sword. This thing's not bad. It's a holy elemental sword with a decent hitbox that you can attack pretty fast with. It's alright.
Looks pretty flashy.
No, it's one of those things, if anything's weak to holy, which a lot of things are in this game, you can beat the living snot out of it if you want to. But our Heaven Sword's still way better. Stupid overpowered multi-hitting thing. Alright, a brief respite with Vincent, and let's get moving.
Off we go.
Actually, I have a fair few little spells to give us Charlotte. Exciting times. Some of them are kind of cool, other of them not so much.
Just hopefully nothing quite as bad as Final Guards to have to grind on.
Not really. I think the worst thing we have to grind on is Armored Fleamen.
Ugh.
And that's where we're off to right now, because I wanted to get them out of the way first.
I can't imagine why.
At least there's a room where it's decently convenient to just chain lightning spam one of them. Speaking of, let's go ahead and get that equipped.
Yeah, not get right in a bunch of them and then just say speed up.
Okay, so big thing with this one is, I didn't know at first that it's just when the armor breaks off that drops it, but you know, whatever.
Aha.
Also, I'm pretty sure something hit me when I was transitioning between the doors. It was probably a ghost that spawned on top of me. And honestly, I don't care! It's just a grinding video!
I wouldn't either.
It's like, if I get hit at a time that's actually relevant, then okay, but this is freaking grinding for drops. Especially when it's a hit as cheap as that.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. This is not main
right
game
side.
content, this is tedium.
Yep. But there's our prize. Berserker Barrage!
Well, alright then.
Best thing to do when you get a new spell is demonstration! I said demonstration! That's all
So
you do.
basically
You
it's
can't move.
self-inflicting imp status on you.
Yep. All you can do is attack, but when it's fully charged, it gives you plus 100 strength! Which kinda hurts. A lot. At this point, I was thinking about where the
enough.
closest spot for the next enemy I want to grind is, but it's actually just 2 rooms over. Look at that damage! Get out, Fleetman!
That's pretty impressive. Boy, that one wanted
Yeah,
you.
it looks they're determined little buggers. Not about double the damage, but here's the next thing we have to farm, is the ectoplasm.
At least they're not so bad.
They also give you the only relevant cure spell in the entire game. There we go.
Yeah.
As long as you can fire off cure cures, cure cures, good English me, before you're actually drained of all your MP, then you can get rid of the curse before it's relevant. Also, here's Stone Circle. It's awesome, and I don't know why I haven't been using it.
That's pretty nifty.
This is basically the barrier of screw all you little guys.
Yeah.
And it even transitions rooms with you. It's nuts.
That is pretty nice.
I think it'd be most useful in this world and Sandy Grave, just because there's all those ghosts appearing at random.
Yeah, really.
But thankfully, that's the end of the kind of obnoxious zone to be farming for spells in. So now we go to... I actually forget what the next one is. Take us away, Charlotte.
Round and round she goes. Where she stops, well, past you knows, but not us.
Oh, hey, I know which one I'm getting. So, you don't want to have that whole corruption issue back with the days of the creature.
Yes.
One of the things Past
Oh.
Me did then that I didn't do before was picking up this spell that's just sitting here. Good job, Past Me, for getting what Past Me did. We're getting some levels of me here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, well, Tempest is another one of those spells that's just like, I mean, it's good, but there's about 5 other spells to do its job better.
Yeah, that's always a shame.
I mean, I'll demonstrate it because, you know, it's good to demonstrate Charlotte's spells. She doesn't get as much attention as other characters. This is Tempest. Summons a big gust of wind around you that, you know, hits about 5 times, and you can't summon 2 on top of one another, sadly. One on screen
It
only.
looks impressive anyway.
It definitely looks pretty nice. I don't know if there's a specific wind element, but, there you go. That's me being a little bit sad that I forgot to switch off of it.
That wasn't speed up.
Yeah, man, speed up is the freaking best thing to have when going about all this business. Welcome! Welcome, so long!
Just bounce on the heads of all the maids.
Pretty much. Okay, we need this from Glacia Lambolas. Oh hey, it only took 2 of them.
That is a
on,
weird-looking
there we go.
creature.
Silly demonic poison dog thing. But we get acidic bubbles, which is also a really awesome spell that I don't demonstrate for a while. Here we go. This sucker hits a lot. I mean, a lot.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I wasn't expecting something quite that useful out of it.
I mean, it's almost a huge torrent of bubbles. I mean, it doesn't look anything like one of the monster's actual attacks, but it goes pretty far.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
There's still spells that kind of do its job better, but it's definitely one of the more powerful spells in the game, so hey, if it's your first time playing, go ahead and grind that dog and get yourself a good spell. Plus, you know, it's
Everybody's
pretty early
favorite
on,
game
so
show.
it's
Grind that
good one to
dog!
have. Oh, I mean, there was a dog-related game show title I remembered vaguely. It was truly stupid.
can immediately think of was Dog Eat Dog.
Yeah, that was it. That was the one. I never watched it, I just heard the title.
It was okay.
Well, there's 2 more spells we can grind for here in the Dark Academy. So let's go ahead and get to work on those. Because we haven't seen enough of this place yet.
Well, I would expect a lot of spells to be in the Dark Academy. It's kind of what it's there for.
Pretty much. And our first one is right now. Let's go ahead and grind for this next one. Never
Well, that was
mind.
fast.
Why couldn't they just drop it the first few times I've been read through here? I mean, it's on our way to the next spell, so it's really convenient that it dropped it that fast. Oh. Charlotte's grinding session has been going alarmingly well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sure, we'll just skip this room. Speed up is awesome.
Yes, it is.
So here's Vapula. It holds the next spell for us.
Okay, so you do need something from the 80s music video bird lion thing.
I mean, the spell actually does exactly what the line does. It summons a huge wave of just symbols. Because we're
Okay.
incanting a powerful hack. Yes, hacks, V, not hex. We're being very good at the English speech today. Unfortunately, I don't think I actually demonstrated this one, so durr on my part.
Oh well.
I guess I go straight to speed up? Yep. What it does is it summons, basically summons a skull that starts doing the whole flapping its mouth thing, and purple letters start streaming out of its mouth in a wavy pattern. It just goes in a straight line, and it's okay. It hits a bunch of times, so it's not bad.
Would you say better or
Oh,
worse than
right.
Acidic Bubble?
I like Acidic Bubbles better because it covers a much larger area. The Hex is, like, actual hitbox is really small.
I see.
I think there are also 2 different
Does it
elements.
go farther?
No, it actually goes a shorter distance if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's alright, but it's not great. It's kind of funny because they both come from similar enemies too. So, past me also forgot there was
Yeah.
one more spell. One more.
One more thing!
If you didn't say it, I was going to.
I know you well enough by now.
It's true, I am slightly predictable sometimes. But it's actually here in the Forest of Doom! Doom, 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 doom! That's like the last time I'm gonna get to say that, I swear.
Well, we haven't been here in a while.
It's one that I actually partially tried to farm before, but it just wasn't dropping for me. And it's in this fairy room. But first, got ourselves a little bit of an issue with bugs. There we go. It's from this big old guy.
Charlotte used Stone Circle. It's super effective.
And when you think about it, bugs are weak to rocks, so it's canonical.
Yeah.
This was the only stubborn drop out of all the ones that I had to farm with Charlotte. Makes me a little bit sad that it was the last one. Even then, it
Well,
still
at least it was
wasn't-
only one.
Yeah, and it still wasn't that stubborn, but it did take the longest. There we go. A concentrated mass of fear and agony born from the darkness!
Well, I guess they had to make it a little bit harder on you after the crow gave you its spell on, like, the second drop.
Here's Nightmare! It's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting, yeah.
It hits multiple times as it passes through. The thing that makes it suck a lot more than very similar spells is that it is Darkness Element, and this is a Castlevania game.
Yeah.
There's a
It's like
couple
whenever you get a piece
situations
of
where it
armor
works
that
really
says
well.
this protects you from holy damage, and you just have that moment of thinking, because a lot of things in Dracula's castle are going to be doing that.
You just look at it, you sigh, it's just like, come on.
like, maybe protects you if for some story reason you have to fight a Belmont. That's about it.
Yeah, there's usually at least a few of those. Whether they be fakes or originals. But other than that, there's still more spells for Charlotte, but we can't get them right now, so... Let's go to the entrance of the Nest of Evil!
Oh boy, this place.
Yeah, go Nest of Evil. You see, after you uncork that quest from Eric, then this entryway opens up, and you can go to the Nest of Evil, except we're not seeing the portrait right now, because my computer had a fit.
Ah.
Convenient suspense!